Some father in the room right now going, hey buddy, you keep those lips to yourself, fella. The other thing I want to tell you about, I've got several things, but something else I want to tell you about. Several years ago, and you may already know about this, and you know what? It might have been right after I left Anime Next, but several years ago, I wanted to do something to give back to the fans. You guys have been so kind and so supportive of my work, and I wanted to do something as a way of saying thank you to you. So I thought, well, what would be a better thing to give to you than something that's precious to me, right? So what is very precious to me, if any of you guys have done any Googling on the interweb, you know that my faith is very much a part of my life. It's a foundation of my life. So, you know what I did? You know what I did? You know what I did? Oh gee, you know what I did? I'm giving the cameraman conniptions back there. He's like, I can't follow. Can you follow me? Where is the cameraman? You know what I did? I spent like 6 months recording the entire Gospel of John on an audio CD. Now wait a minute. I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh wow, Vic. Just what I always wanted. Edward Elric reading the King James Version. Now, that might be actually pretty cool, so don't be too hasty in your judgments. However, I used a real contemporary translations. It's very much the way that we talk nowadays. A lot of people are like, oh, that whole Bible thing is so flowery and lofty, you know.
And great was the wrath of the Lord.
Well, this version says, and God was pissed. Well, maybe it doesn't say pissed. But, and then I put little voices to the different characters, so it would be a little more fun to listen to. It took a long time to record. And then when I got done, I thought, what can I do to make it even more fun to listen to? So you know what I did? You know what I did? I went back to the very beginning, and I played the piano underneath the whole thing. It has a really nice underscore of hi. It's a really nice underscore. Hi. It has a really nice underscore of music underneath the whole thing. 21 flippin' chapters. It's long. There are 2 discs in here because it won't even fit on one disc. And I made these, and some friends of mine all put a lot of love and time and moolah into making these so that I could give them away to you for free. Here's the plan. I'm going to have these at the autograph session as well. They'll be on the table, and if you'd like to have one, you may have one. You may take one. All I ask is if you take one, please listen to it. Don't take it just because it's free, you know what I mean? And if I run out, you can download it for free at www.risenbullrangers. And if you're not a ranger, why not?
I didn't know about
Let me extend a personal invitation to join. Are you a ranger? Yes? Good, I love you. Are you a ranger? What? It's free to join, and you will instantaneously have a family of about 14,000 anime fans. Did anyone like this one? Now be nice to it. It's your friend. It's your friend. Okay. Also, you guys, what else did I need to tell you? I wrote it down on the list so I wouldn't forget. Oh my gosh, thank you. She just totally said what's on my phone. A lot of people at autograph sessions always ask about ringtones. They're like, hey, could you record like Edward doing a ringtone, or would you record Tamaki saying something for my voicemail? So I thought, well, rather than do that 1,000 times, I made a whole bunch of them and put them on iTunes. So you can see them there. There are like 15 or 20 of them. Ikaku from Bleach and Broly and Tamaki.
What about mine?
check those out. What else? Oh, how many of you guys are singers? You know what else I get a lot of times I get people writing me and asking me, where can I get a track to sing one of your songs? So I put a whole bunch of karaoke tracks on iTunes as well. So if a lot of people write me, they want to perform something for their school, or for their church, or for a community program, or for a talent show. If you're interested in doing that, you can get karaoke tracks on iTunes. Also, I'm ashamed to say that I finally gave in to the pressure and I joined Twitter. This may have been a very bad idea. What do you think?
No, it's a good idea. I follow him. I
Not
follow
a bad
him.
idea? Well, I won't be twittering any pictures. Well, not those kind of pictures, if you know what I mean. But I would like to invite you guys, if you kind of want to keep up on what's going on, I will be posting stuff all the time. So you can follow me on Twitter at Vic Mignogna, okay? I think we're good. I think it's time to just talk with you guys. Now, can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
Guess what I'm doing Monday?
What?
OMG. I am going to get to record something that I've always wanted to be a part of. You know what it is?
What?
Pokemon! Yeah, we like just did that. But here's the bad news. The bad news is that I got sick last week, and my voice, you can probably tell, my voice isn't back to normal. And I am going to give you guys every ounce I can, but I have to have a voice for Monday. To wait all of this time to get the chance to be a part of Pokemon, and then to show up in the studio with no voice, that would be bad. So I'm going to ask you guys, please, to have mercy on me. Not to ask me to do any yelling lines. Please, no Broly, no Kakarot's, no short rants, please. No, hey, you know how much I love you, right? Don't you know? Here. Do you know how much I love you guys? Do you know? Do you know? Okay. I love doing stuff for you guys, and I would scream my little brains out if I could. But I've got to have a voice left by the weekend, so please bear with me, okay? All right. Okay, who's got a question?
I hate asking this because you just said not to do the voice thing, but can you do the I'll do whatever it takes to get your body back by Ed?
Oh, wow. You mean that scene from that, wow, really? The scene from that episode? Really?
Yeah!
You know, I actually do remember it, but okay. She's referring to a scene from Full Metal that I've often said was the very first time that I actually shed real life tears recording that show. You might be surprised it was not when Nina died, because I was still kind of new to the show, but then a few episodes later comes the Bury the Chopper episode. And at the end of that episode, oh my gosh, I was so moved by the end of that episode. When Ed was doing the scene where he's telling Al, you know, that he really thought he was going to die, I was in tears in the booth. And that was when I knew that this particular show was a very, very special show. But she just asked me if I would do that little monologue for you. Would you guys like to hear that? Okay. Bear with me, because I don't even think I sound like Ed right now. But I do want you to do one thing for me. Will you do one thing? I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to picture Ed's little cute face. Not my old puppy hair face. Your eyes are closed. Close your eyes, and I want you to picture Ed sitting on the steps with Al, okay?
No, I got it.
And I really thought he was going to kill me. I didn't have any hope anymore. And you showed up, Al. And I realized that we don't look out for each other, and no one else will. So I'll do whatever it takes to get your body back, even if it means becoming a lapdog in the military. And we'll just have to hope that our powers are good enough to get us through. Okay, because we're not gods. We're just humans. Tiny, insignificant humans who couldn't even save a little girl. The end. See, my eyes got wet again.
Yeah.
I love Ed. I'm sorry. I love that show. Okay, who's got a question? Andy? Okay, you're next. Yes, Andy?
I saw you at ZenkaiCon, but I asked you to sing Dragon Soul with me, but I was really nervous. Could you do it with me again? I'm really sorry. Is it gonna kill your voice? I'm sorry.
I don't have much left right now. I really don't. But I'll have to change keys. It'll probably have to be much lower than it normally is. Sure, you want to do that with me? Okay, stand up. We'll do a quick verse of that. How can I repay you, brother mine? How can I expect you to forgive? Clinging to the past, I shed my blood and shattered your chance to live. Yeah! Awesome. Okay, do you have a good question? Is it a good question? What? Hold on, what? You don't have to give me any presents. You just being here is the present. It's a big present. Good Lord. Really? Go over there. It's like, okay. This present is a bazooka. Here, Vic, stand here and hold this target. What are you doing, sweetie? What do you got? Hi. Oh my gosh, this is a big present. Shannon, can the camera zoom? Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Can you see all of these amazing drawings? Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. This is amazing thing, and it's from the Deviant Art Risible Rangers. Thank you. Oh my. Thank you so much, sweetie. Oh my gosh. Keep an eye on that. Don't let anybody see it. Oh, it's little fine. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. This is adorable. Okay, who's got a good question? Like really good question? All right, here we go.
What's your favorite character role, like your voice actor?
My favorite character is like, wow. You know what? I used to say I could never pick one because I love so many, and that was true for a long time.
No, I got it.
But then you know what happened? The final episodes of Brotherhood. Oh my gosh. When I finished recording the end of Brotherhood, I was like, okay, I can't stand it. I can't resist anymore. And I love Edward Elric so much. So from now on, I have to say Ed is my favorite. However, right behind Ed, right on his coattails, at number 2 is Tamaki. I just love him so much. I love him. Who's got a question back here? Is this a good question? You're not going to embarrass me, are you?